Right. Hello, friend, and welcome back to the Scotty Euclid channel. And we are about to start a new series here on the channel. We're going to be playing through some of the Mega Man games, starting with Mega Man 1. So let's take a look and get underway. I always like to start with Bomb Man when I play this one as the first robot master to defeat, and we'll see how it goes. Alright. Here we go. Okay, jump, shoot, can't slide, can't charge. That is that. I don't know if... Do I have a pause button? Oh, I have a turbo. That's right. I don't know if I have a pause button. But I don't need the pause button in Mega Man 1. There we go. Mega Man 1 is a bit different from the others in the Mega Man series, the NES games anyway. And it's got a score, as you can see on the top. We're playing for points. 6 Robot Masters instead of 8, no passwords, no E-Tanks. A very tough game. Ouch. There we go. Very tough game, but we can do it. And we should be able to do this in 3 parts. And that'll get us kicked off for the rest of the series. We'll end up playing all 11 at some point. We'll play all 11 at some point, but we'll skip around. We've got a few other series in store. In fact, a new one preparing on the channel soon in the classic DOS game series. And of course, we got a couple of... I think I've got a Jeopardy in the backlog I have to do a little research on. Ouch. Yeah, so stay tuned. Lots of good stuff coming up on the channel. Now, this is the part. We're about halfway. I think that screen was the halfway point. This spot here gives me a little anxiety. Because if I hit the spikes like that, it's instant death, even if I have invincibility frames. That's not fun. So, fortunately, there's a 1-up coming up. So, yeah. We'll get that extra life back. We should be okay. There, we cleared the gap. And we're up here. 1-up's ahead here. I'm going to let this guy get off the screen, though. Alright, we'll get this Jumpin' Joe here. Come on up. Oh, we're just going to shoot at each other from the levels we're on, huh? There we go. Maybe if I jump a little. Come on. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Come on. There we go. There it is. There's our 1-up. Back to 2. 2 extra lives. And just like that, we're near the end. Sorry, I'm playing a little cautious, but such is life. I don't know. Now, I think if I remember right, I can go down the ladder a little, and then do that. No, that's going to hit me. Yep. Well, we're okay, though. We should have enough energy to get him. Here he comes. Yikes. Not too bad. Just stay a bit away from him. And just jump away from his little bombs. And there you go. Easy peasy. 1 boss down, 5 to go. Bomb Man's a good one to start with because you don't have to... there's a magnet beam you have to collect later in the game. And you have to have either Gutsman's weapon or Elec Man's weapon. And if you go in this order, you don't have to backtrack to any of the other cities, which is nice. Speaking of Gutsman, we're going to go to his stage next. The infamous little platforming that happens at the beginning of the stage. By the way, I'll show off the bombs that we got. It's a good weapon, isn't it? Yeah, Bombsman's weapon is not good. It's not very useful. But it is the weakness of Gutsman and probably serves maybe one other purpose. Here we go, the famous platforms here. Gotta wait for a little green guy. This one's safe. Anytime you see a gap in the railing, that's when the platform falls. Be careful. That's why oh, that was early. Ah, shoot. Shoot. Sorry, folks. First appearance of the Mets, by the way. The Metals or Mets. Mega Man staple there. There we go. Thank you. I'll be quiet here while I do this, so hopefully I don't screw it up again. Okay. Well. Alright, I'm embarrassing myself on the internet. Here we go. It's not an easy section, but thankfully it's only at the beginning of this level. You know, you don't have to do too much to get to this point. Once you get past it, the rest of the stage is pretty easy. Famous last words. Well, Unlimited continues, if I remember correctly. That will help as well. Oh, and an extra life to start us off this time. Come on. There we go. Okay. Here we go. There, we're at the bottom. And we cleared it, barely, but we cleared it. All right. The rest of this stage should be trivial. There's some life energy up ahead, so I'm not too worried about those guys. There it is. Now we get these little Hammer Brother type guys. There we go. Should use my... this game gives me the option of Turbo. This is the Legacy Collection. So I have the option of Turbo, and I guess I have the setting on. We are halfway now. And let's see if we can get the 1-up. I doubt it. Nope. It's usually how it works. Last enemy before the boss. Ow. I'll take it. Alright. Here come the boss gates. Yeah, this is the Mega Man Legacy Collection. We're playing this on Nintendo Switch. Although it's available for, it's available on Steam and a few other platforms, too. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Like I said, the bomb weapon is the weakness here. And away we go. I like my odds. Oh, let's not get too close, mister. We should have it. Yep. Always seemed odd that the two rocks on the left, though, on the left, you have to lift up with the Gutsman's weapon. And I always thought that was odd. That you're fighting Gutsman, you don't have it yet, in theory, and I don't know. Strange design decision, but such is the way it works. This game, I think, came out in 1987, if I remember the copyright. I think we showed it at the beginning. And, yeah, 1987. Been a long time. since Mega Man came out. I rather like this stage. There's a lot to it, but it's not too much, and there we go. The little the pellets and stuff that the enemies drop look a little different. That little round orby thing, that's for points. You probably figured that out already. Well, that's for points, so at the end of the stage I get extra points based on how many of those I collect. And the weapon energy and the life energy look a little different. That's life energy. They changed the appearance in Mega Man 2, and then it stayed the same through Mega Man 6. Alright, we should be halfway. Maybe it's the next screen is the halfway point. There we go. And we should be halfway. I guess I haven't used the Gutsman's weapon, or Gutsman weapon. I can pick up the blocks, throw it at the enemies. It's not a great weapon because you have to have blocks to throw. If you don't have blocks to throw, you can't use it. And there aren't that many blocks in the game. 2 1-ups in the game so far. That's, dropped from enemies. That's pretty darn good. I always thought they were kind of stingy. That was weapon energy that I just picked up, but I didn't have a weapon equipped, so no weapon energy for me, I guess. Yeah, you have to have a block to actually use the weapon. If there's no block, it just sits there. So it's not a great weapon. You need it in a couple of places. I don't have to defeat these guys necessarily, but... And I don't think I can pick that up, because I can't reach that ledge there. I shouldn't even defeat that guy, should I, if I can't reach anything that enemy drops. Here come these guys. And we're close to the end here. Oh, that's right, we got some life energy that will help. What the heck, let's get this guy too. Even if backtracking... Oh, good, okay, I thought the enemy would respawn. Don't jump off the right there. Ouch. Didn't time that right, because you'll land on those spikes there. Nobody likes spikes. We got the big eye here. And we are going to try this little trick, where we can actually carry this block into the enemy's lair here, but I will get hit a few times, so hopefully it's enough. Come on, damage boost through here. Alright, we're good. So we get an extra shot with our guts weapon. We need to hit him twice to defeat him. Here we go. And that's 2. A little sloppy, but we did it with a block to spare. And that was Cutman. Cutman. See, there's the bonus points there. All right. See, how are we on the time? I think we're doing good. Let's go to the next... Elec Man is the next boss. He's weak to the cut weapon, which we'll use out of the gate. This is a good spot for the bomb weapon. But the cut weapon will get these guys too. My Mega Butt... Oh, another dropped extra life. How many is that now? 5 extra lives. This is a tough... this room is kind of nasty because the controls are a bit slippery in Mega Man 1. And it's easy to bonk your head or to slip off the ledge. And when that happens, you're just stuck in that room for a while. And again, your Mega Buster will stop those little enemies, but won't actually defeat them. So they knock you back off the ledge and things like that. Alright, let's get the Buster out. Be prepared. Shoot these guys right away and keep climbing. There you go. And 1, 2, 3. Be prepared for those. They like to sneak up on you and wreak some havoc. We get the first case of the disappearing blocks. Common thing in the first 6 Mega Man games. They are not pleasant. I think that's the only time we see them in this stage. We'll see them a lot in Iceman's stage, and Iceman is not easy. I would recommend not getting that power-up if you can help it. We are halfway on the screen, but I would avoid getting it because it's very hard to jump out of that little crevice back onto safety. We'll take the right path. You can take either path going up. They are different. Ooh, oh, I thought I escaped that. Again, our little friends are going to fly in. Just to show off, this is a Gutsman's block, so if you want to switch sides, you can. In fact, we'll do that, because they both go to the same place. And that's this room up here. And that little guy on the right-hand side of the screen, that is our magnet beam, and you need that to proceed in the Dr. Wily stages coming up. Let's go to the right again. So you absolutely have to pick that up. You don't need it for the first 6 stages, but you do for Wily's stage. You literally cannot proceed. I think there's another Gutsman block down there. Gutsman block. Gutsman. Gutsman. Shoot. Pay attention to the timings. If you do take the right-hand path, you will have to get that block. But we do have the Guts weapon. So I can do that. And we picked up the magnet beam, which goes a little something like this. A little platform I can walk on for a few seconds. I hope it shows up. I know that when you upload videos to YouTube, sometimes some of these little flashy effects don't show up well. Hopefully it shows up when we upload this, but we'll find out. Still learning how all of YouTube works and all that, uploading videos. Last guy before the boss. Let's sneak inside quick. Damage boost in here. I'll try. We'll try to do this without getting hit. It's possible. By the way, this boss very tough with the Buster. With the Mega Buster. I would not recommend it. Although if you can do it with the Mega Buster, defeat Elec Man, you don't need my advice for any of these games. So, that is a very advanced move. That is a gamer move to be able to do that. But here's Elec Man. I like to shoot once to the right quick, jump up here, and he's going to get me before I can get him back. Shoot. Alright. But see, 3 hits with the cutting blade, and it's easy. But with the Mega Buster, it's 32 hits. Something like that. I think we'll get one more stage. I think we'll get Iceman's stage in. And then call it for this video, and we'll continue in the next. But we got a few minutes left. Here we go. Again, quick shot to the right, jump up here. That's what I should have done. Let him fire first. 2 Guts blocks on the left, but those don't hurt him too bad. There we go. Yeah, that one's a tough one. I think I can defeat all the other robot masters with just the Mega Buster, but Elec Man is a tough one. And we'll even use Elec Man's weapon in here to start with. By the way, I probably should have said this at the start of the video, but these early Mega Man games have a lot of flashing lights. So if you are if you are prone to health effects because of flashing lights, please be cautious while watching the rest of this series. This part here, we are underwater. It doesn't look like it, but that's why I get the floaty physics. Not sure why there's water in Iceman's stage, but... shoot. And there we go. Good to use this guy down here, and then that way... we can certainly use the magnet beam here, but that enemy down at the bottom really interferes with your timing and makes me nervous. 2, 3. That's how you do that one. And then, again, let's just get that guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 2, 3. To the right. Up. Right. And you're in. We're going to use the magnet beam because this part is particularly nasty. If you get hit by those bullets while you're on the platforms, you will fall in the pit. But we are going to skip through that. That is just a nasty, nasty, nasty section. See if we get the one up. I can never get the one up. We will fill Elec beam, though. I'm sure we have plenty of shot. I'm looking at the timer now. I think we can get through we can get through Fireman's stage. Oh, of course you did that. You nasty, nasty robot, you. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to claim the 1,000 points. I worked hard for those points. I think the little penguins come in to interfere. So just shoot, 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 shoot. You'll be fine. And let's get the Elec beam, because that's the weakness here. Here we go. This is really easy. Jump and shoot. Then shoot. Then shoot once more. And then dodge these little guys, because they can hit you after you've gotten Iceman. A little unfair. Yeah, his weaponry can still get you after the fact. The other Mega Man games, they're nicer about that. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's do Fireman, and then next time we'll do the Wily stages. Fireman first. I'll admit, sometimes I do the Fireman stage first, because his weapon's pretty good. The ice weapon, as you'd guess, freezes an enemy. So I'm going to freeze this guy. See? Doesn't actually defeat anything. But it does freeze them, and it's good for those big eye enemies that I keep getting hit by at the end of a stage. Yeah, definitely use the ice to try to stop them in midair so you can run under them. You can also stop those fire bits, too, that come up. You can freeze those and use them as platforms. We'll see that in a Wily stage, too. Or the first Wily stage, rather. We might even use it here. That's not high enough. That's high enough. Yep. Kind of a strange obstacles there. But we are safe. This area here is not a pit. I always thought that was interesting. You can see its ceiling in this room. Here we go. Big jump. There we go. Oh, I'm going to dodge these guys. Ah. You can shoot those, by the way, with a regular weapon. I just opted not to. This is tough here to try to dodge these little fireballs, but we have the platform. So we just go like that. I think we have to do this one more time. No, that was it. That was that room. Okay. Watch out for the bullets. They explode. Watch out for him. Shoot him early. And we are here. Shoot. Now I can't get in. There we go. Go ahead and keep the ice. Shoot those guys so they don't shoot at you. Shoot you back. Should be a fourth one, and we are in. Boy, it was a rough start in Bomb Man stage, or Gutsman stage. And, yeah, just shoot, jump, and shoot. And we're done. All right. Yeah, we got kind of a rough start in Gutsman stage because Gutsman stage we had trouble on the platforms, but we zipped through the rest of the stages, and it'll be Dr. Wily's stage next time. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you here on the channel.